Welcome to today's episode of our podcast, Chatting with ChatGPT, where we explore the fascinating and rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Moses Rajan. In this episode, we'll be diving deep into the topics of deepfakes, and we have a special guest joining us today, ChatGPT, a cutting edge language model trained by OpenAI. Deepfakes have been making headlines in recent years, raising concerns about the potential for AI generated videos and audios to be used to deceive and manipulate people. As a language model at forefront at AI research, ChatGPT has a unique perspective on the topic of deepfakes. Join us as we delve into the technical aspect of deepfakes, discussing how they are created and the potential implications for society. We also explore the way in which AI technology like ChatGPT can be used to detect and prevent deepfakes. Welcome back, ChatGPT. We are so excited for your presence in this episode.
I'm so excited to talk about deepfake.
What is deepfake, ChatGPT?
Deepfake refers to an artificial intelligence technique that allows for the creation of synthetic media, particularly convincing video and audio, which appear to be real but are actually fabricated. Deepfakes are created by using deep learning algorithms to analyze and manipulate existing media, such as images, videos, and audio recordings, to produce realistic but fake content. The term deepfake is a combination of deep learning, a type of artificial intelligence used in the creation of these forgeries, and fake, indicating the inauthentic nature of the content. Deepfakes can be used for a variety of purposes, ranging from entertainment and art to political propaganda and malicious deception. While deepfakes have the potential to be used for positive purposes, such as creating more realistic special effects in movies and video games, they also pose a significant threat to individuals and society, particularly when used for deceptive or harmful purposes. For example, deepfakes can be used to create convincing fake news stories, to impersonate public figures, to spread disinformation and propaganda, to blackmail individuals, and to manipulate elections. As such, there are growing concerns about the potential misuse of this technology, and efforts are underway to develop methods for detecting and preventing deepfakes.
Can you elaborate different types of deepfakes?
There are several types of deepfakes, each with its own unique characteristics and purposes. Here are some of the most common types of deepfakes. Face-swapping deepfakes. These deepfakes use machine learning algorithms to swap one person's face onto another person's body in a video. They are often used in movies and TV shows for special effects, but can also be used to create convincing fake videos of real people. Voice synthesis deepfakes. These deepfakes use artificial intelligence to create a synthetic voice that sounds like a real person. They can be used to impersonate individuals, or to create fake audio recordings. Lip sync deepfakes. These deepfakes use machine learning algorithms to match the lip movements of a person in a video to a different audio track. They are often used in music videos, but can also be used to create convincing fake videos of individuals saying or doing things they never actually did. Object manipulation deepfakes. These deepfakes use machine learning algorithms to manipulate objects in a video, such as adding or removing objects, changing their position or size, or altering their appearance. Motion capture deepfakes. These deepfakes use motion capture technology to capture the movements of an actor and apply them to a computer-generated character or object in a video. Each type of deepfake has different applications and potential for misuse, which underscores the need for vigilance and caution when consuming media on the internet.
How can we spot deepfakes, ChatGPT?
Detecting deepfakes can be challenging because they are designed to look and sound realistic, but there are a few ways to spot them. Look for inconsistencies. Deepfakes often contain subtle inconsistencies or errors that can be detected upon closer examination. For example, the lighting or shadows in a video may not match up with the background, or the movements of the person in the video may not be entirely natural. Check the source. If a video or image appears to be suspicious, check the source to see if it is from a reputable or trustworthy source. If the source is unknown or unreliable, it may be more likely to be a deepfake. Pay attention to details. Deepfakes may miss some small but important details that are difficult to fake, such as reflections in mirrors, shadows, or small movements of objects in the scene. Use deepfake detection tools. There are several online tools available that use machine learning algorithms to detect deepfakes. While these tools are not always accurate, they can provide an additional layer of protection against deepfakes. Consult experts. If there is a high-stakes situation where deepfakes could be used to manipulate public opinion, consult experts in the field of digital forensics and media analysis who are experienced in detecting deepfakes. They may be able to provide more advanced analysis and techniques for spotting deepfakes.
That's a really helpful answer, ChatGPT. Let me ask you this. How will deepfakes and emerging technology transform disinformation?
Deepfakes and emerging technologies have the potential to transform disinformation in a number of ways. Increased realism. Deepfakes and other emerging technologies can create more convincing disinformation, making it more difficult to distinguish between what is real and what is fake. This can lead to greater confusion and mistrust among the public. Amplification. Social media and other online platforms can amplify the spread of disinformation, allowing it to reach a larger audience more quickly than ever before. This can have serious consequences, especially when the disinformation is designed to spread fear, sow discord, or undermine democratic institutions. Targeting. Deepfakes and other technologies can be used to target specific individuals or groups with disinformation, making it even more effective at manipulating public opinion. For example, a deepfake video could be used to target a political candidate by creating a false narrative about them. Difficult to detect. As deepfakes become more sophisticated, they will become more difficult to detect. This can make it harder to prevent the spread of disinformation and to hold those responsible for creating it accountable. Weaponization. Deepfakes and other technologies can be used as weapons of information warfare. This could include creating fake videos or audio recordings to manipulate public opinion or to destabilize political systems. Overall, deepfakes and emerging technologies have the potential to significantly transform disinformation, making it more difficult to detect and more effective at manipulating public opinion. It is important for individuals, organizations, and governments to take steps to detect and prevent the spread of disinformation in order to protect the integrity of democratic institutions and public discourse.
Absolutely, completely agree with you. It is important for us to protect our democratic institutions at any cost. ChatGPT, how danger deepfake threatening democracies of the world?
Deepfakes pose a serious threat to democracies around the world because they can be used to spread false information, manipulate public opinion, and erode trust in democratic institutions. Here are a few ways in which deepfakes can threaten democracies. Political manipulation. Deepfakes can be used to manipulate public opinion during elections or to create political instability. For example, deepfakes can be used to create false videos or audio recordings of political candidates saying or doing things that they never actually did, which can be used to discredit them or to sway public opinion. Misinformation. Deepfakes can be used to spread false information, which can lead to confusion and mistrust among the public. This can create an environment in which conspiracy theories and false narratives are more easily believed, which can lead to political polarization and social unrest. Trust and credibility. Deepfakes can erode trust and credibility in the media and in public discourse, as it becomes more difficult to distinguish between what is real and what is fake. This can make it more difficult for individuals to make informed decisions and can undermine the legitimacy of democratic institutions. National security. Deepfakes can pose a national security threat, as they can be used to create false narratives that can be used to justify military actions or to create social unrest. For example, deepfakes can be used to create false videos of terrorist attacks or natural disasters, which can be used to create panic and destabilize societies. The threat posed by deepfakes to democracies around the world is significant, and it is important for individuals, organizations, and governments to work together to develop a comprehensive approach to addressing this challenge. This may include investing in technology for detecting and preventing deepfakes, developing educational resources for the public on how to identify and avoid deepfakes, and regulating the use of deepfakes in order to prevent their misuse.
In that note, how to protect ordinary citizens from the harmful misinformations of deepfake, ChatGPT?
Protecting ordinary citizens from the harmful misinformation of deepfakes is a complex challenge that requires a multifaceted approach. Here are a few ways in which individuals, organizations, and governments can work to protect citizens from the harmful effects of deepfakes. Education. Providing education to the public about deepfakes and how to identify them can help individuals to avoid falling prey to false information. This can include information about how deepfakes are created, how they are used, and how to recognize signs of manipulation in videos and audio recordings. Media literacy. Developing media literacy programs that help individuals to identify false information and to critically evaluate the sources of information they encounter can help to reduce the impact of deepfakes. Fact-checking organizations can play an important role in identifying and debunking false information, including deepfakes. These organizations can help to provide accurate information to the public and to correct false information when it is encountered. Developing technological solutions for detecting and preventing deepfakes can help to reduce the impact of false information. This can include algorithms for detecting deepfakes, as well as platforms and tools that help to identify and remove false information from social media and other online platforms. Governments can play a role in regulating the use of deepfakes, particularly in areas such as elections and national security. This can include laws and regulations that prohibit the use of deepfakes for malicious purposes, as well as penalties for individuals and organizations that create or distribute deepfakes. So, protecting ordinary citizens from the harmful effects of deepfakes will require a coordinated effort from a range of stakeholders, including individuals, organizations, and governments. By working together, it may be possible to reduce the impact of false information and to help individuals make more informed decisions about the information they encounter.
What about protecting children from deepfakes?
Protecting children from the harmful effects of deepfakes is particularly important, as children may be more vulnerable to false information and may not have the critical thinking skills to identify deepfakes. Here are a few ways in which parents, educators, and other stakeholders can work to protect children from the harmful effects of deepfakes. Parents can play an important role in protecting their children from deepfakes by monitoring their online activity and teaching them how to identify false information. This can include talking to children about the risks of deepfakes and encouraging them to question the authenticity of videos and other online content. And educators can help to protect children from deepfakes by incorporating media literacy into the curriculum. This can include teaching children how to critically evaluate sources of information and how to identify signs of manipulation in videos and other media. Online safety tools, such as content filters and parental control software, can help parents to monitor their children's online activity and protect them from exposure to harmful content, including deepfakes. Of course, governments can play a role in regulating the use of deepfakes in contexts that involve children, such as advertising and entertainment. This can include laws and regulations that prohibit the use of deepfakes to deceive or harm children. Encouraging children to become responsible digital citizens can also help to protect them from the harmful effects of deepfakes. This can include teaching them about the importance of respecting others online, as well as the risks of sharing personal information and engaging in risky behavior online. Protecting children from the harmful effects of deepfakes will require a multifaceted approach that involves parents, educators, and other stakeholders working together to provide education, tools, and regulation that help to keep children safe online.
Are there some potential benefits of using deepfakes?
While deepfakes have the potential for misuse and can pose a threat to public trust and safety, there are some potential benefits of using deepfakes in certain contexts. Here are a few examples. Deepfakes can be used in the entertainment and creative industries to create realistic special effects or to replace actors who are unavailable for filming. This can help to reduce costs and increase production efficiency. Deepfakes can be used in educational settings to create realistic simulations or to train individuals in specific skills, such as public speaking or medical procedures. This can help to improve learning outcomes and increase access to high-quality training resources. Deepfakes can be used in scientific research and development to simulate complex systems or to model the behavior of materials or chemicals. This can help to accelerate the pace of scientific discovery and innovation. And deepfakes can be used to recreate historical events or to bring historical figures to life. This can help to preserve cultural heritage and provide new insights into historical events. It is important to note that the use of deepfakes in these contexts must be carefully regulated and monitored to ensure that they are used responsibly and do not pose a threat to public trust and safety.
Thank you for educating ChatGPT. It's fascinating to know that there is a benefits of deepfakes as well. How GPT technology can help to stop deepfake?
GPT technology can potentially help to curb deepfakes in several ways. GPT technology can be used to develop algorithms that can detect deepfakes by analyzing patterns in the data. This can help to identify fake videos or audio recordings that have been manipulated using machine learning algorithms. GPT technology can be used to trace the origin of deepfakes by analyzing patterns in the data, such as the style of the video or audio recording. This can help to identify who created the deepfake and hold them accountable for their actions. GPT technology can be used to develop techniques for preventing the creation of deepfakes in the first place. For example, GPT algorithms can be used to generate synthetic data that can be used to train machine learning models, which can help to prevent overfitting and reduce the risk of creating deepfakes. Can be used to develop educational resources for the public on how to identify and avoid deepfakes. For example, GPT algorithms can be used to generate synthetic data that mimics the characteristics of deepfakes, which can be used to train individuals to recognize when a video or audio recording has been manipulated. Overall, GPT technology has the potential to be an important tool in the fight against deepfakes. However, it is important to note that GPT technology is not a silver bullet and that there is no single solution to the problem of deepfakes. It is important for individuals, organizations, and governments to work together to develop a comprehensive approach to addressing the challenges posed by deepfakes.
That concludes our episode on what ChatGPT's takes on deepfake. Thank you again joining ChatGPT. We appreciate your presence as always.
Thank you, and looking forward to join in the next episode.
That's all we have time for on this episode of podcast, Chatting with ChatGPT, where we have been exploring the complex and intriguing world of deepfakes with ChatGPT. We learned about the technical aspect of deepfakes, the potential implication for society, and the ways in which AI technology like ChatGPT can be used to detect and prevent them. Thank you for joining us in this episode. I hope you'll join us again soon for a more thought provoking discussion about the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.
Thanks for tuning into Chatting with ChatGPT. We hope you enjoyed this episode and found it informative. If you have any questions or topic suggestions for future episodes, please reach out to us on our social media channels. Remember to follow, like, and subscribe for more conversations with ChatGPT. Until next time, keep chatting.